Today I want to speak to you very briefly about training with the rope in mind, which you may have seen the video below. If not, check it out. Basically I'm playing with a new toy, so that's been fun. And it's inspired me to speak to you guys about my belief on training and what I think the best approach is. Who am I to speak about training? Well, my background is personal trainer and a physiotherapist, and I've done many different styles of movement. I guess I'm a lover of just learning new skills, jack of all trades kind of thing. Now, the way that I approach movement these days is to move as functionally, as natural as possible, whatever that means. But what it means to me is being able to move in a wide range of ways, being able to play different sports to a decent level without getting injured, being able to do my activities of daily life without causing an injury, like putting sun cream all over my back or putting stuff on the top shelf, whatever the case may be. Now, I think the way that people generally approach training these days, well, to be honest, I'm not that clued up because I don't really stay up to date with the trends. But at least last time I was in the gym, a big focus, and if you look at like TV programs at the moment, the big focus is on getting big, jacked hench. And that is quite disastrous for your body, I'm sorry to tell you. I remember that was, when I was at university, that was a big thing for me. I wanted big deadlift, big squat, big bench, that kind of stuff, and got there as well. Along with putting on a lot of weight and moving more like a robot than I ever have. And to be honest, at the time, I thought it was amazing because I was big and strong, and I just felt, I don't know, there's something powerful and uplifting about that. Especially for me as a young man, it kind of gives you a confidence and a focus. So I'm not knocking that approach to training, but there is a point of diminishing returns, as Steve Maxwell puts it, with strength training. Now, there's some concepts and some coaches will say you need to get the stronger you are, the better, because strong people are hard to kill. Fair enough. But if you look at the tribal communities, people who are living aligned to how we've evolved over millennia, these people aren't big, blocky, they're not squatting hundreds of kilos. Again, I'm not knocking it, I'm just saying this is for most people. I don't feel like that's the best approach. So I'm going to give you a couple of other ideas for how you might want to approach your training. Doing it in ways that activates the whole body together in one movement. So if you're training arms one day, chest another day, in my opinion, it's very inefficient, unless your goal is to just be a bodybuilder. If you want to be athletic, if you want to be healthy, if you want to feel good, move well, don't train body part to body part, engage the whole body. Some of the tools I've found to be the best for this, well, running first and foremost, the most functional thing we can do, skipping, this rope is a new thing I'm exploring, and maces, kettlebells, all of these kind of things which allow you to not only challenge the body, but move the body freely. If you spend most of your training time locked in position, just trying to get through, that's how you're going to end up living. You're going to move like that, because I'm just done a heavy squatting session, walking around like this, and I've been there, and it feels amazing when you hit a new PB, but it doesn't feel amazing when you're in pain for 3 days trying to get something out of the dishwasher, or every now and again when you tweak something. So, approaching training in a way that allows you to move the body freely and loosely and creatively, that, again, it's not for everyone, but at least for me, and maybe for you if you find it hard to stay motivated, choose training in a way that allows you to be creative. Instead of running the same route around the roads, get out to the woods and run on the trails and find new routes to take. Get a skipping rope and dance with it, move around, explore what your body can do. The same goes for kettlebells and maces. The kettlebell flows, for example, these kind of things are, again, creative. They allow you to explore what does my body want, what feels good for my body. Granted, you need a good foundation, but all I'm really trying to get across with this video, as I haven't planned this one, I'm just freestyling it again, kind of like these, just anyway. The main point I'm trying to get across with this is don't just look in terms of numbers. Now, whether that's I did 100 sit-ups, I did 100 squats, burpees, or I lifted this amount of weight. Look at things in another way, especially if you're someone who's struggling to be motivated by traditional means of training. Pick up something you can play with, slackline, sport, this kind of stuff. For me, this is so important. The way that my training evolved. So I used to be headphones in the gym, lifting heavy weights. I never got that big. It's not in my genetics, but I did get a lot bigger than I am now. And what I came to realize was I was spending a lot of time devoted to that, but friendships were taking second priority because you don't want to go out and party if you got to hit a new PB. Granted, I don't party too much at the moment anyway, but my point is, for me, especially with Supple Society, we're trying to look for ways to get people moving that connects them. Yeah, that's the key. And I feel like these kind of tools transfer over better to that. They allow you to tick many aspects of your fitness, your mobility, your strength, your stamina, and also prepare your body to play. So train to live, don't live to train. That's my philosophy. You may disagree, and that's all good. I'm just saying what I see as a truth for most people, or the best way to approach it for most people. Anyway, I'm interested to know if you disagree. Please let me know. And I'm very excited to get the clinic back open and with some new space to get people moving in these creative and fun, engaging ways. Anyway, much love. Peace. Namaste.